In 1901, divers pulled something from the bottom of the sea that made absolutely no sense. It was covered in corrosion, broken into pieces, and yet hidden inside it were gears. Not one or two, dozens of them, and they weren't random. They were arranged with incredible precision. But here's the disturbing part. This machine was more than 2,000 years old. The object came from an ancient shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera. Researchers initially had no idea what they were looking at. Then they began studying the fragments more closely, and that's when the mystery got bigger. The gears appeared to be connected. Some even carried tiny inscriptions. Eventually, scientists realized this wasn't a decoration. It was a calculating machine, and it had something to do with the sky. The device became known as the Antikythera Mechanism. Its gears could model astronomical cycles involving the sun and moon. It could even help predict eclipses. Think about that. Ancient engineers had created a mechanical representation of the heavens, using bronze gears. But now comes the question that makes the mechanism truly extraordinary. How did they know how to build it? Because this wasn't just a clever trick. The mathematics and engineering behind it were remarkably sophisticated, and yet, almost nothing like it survived. So was this a one-of-a-kind invention? Maybe, but there's another possibility. Perhaps the Antikythera mechanism wasn't the beginning of this technology, but the surviving piece of a much larger tradition. Modern imaging has allowed researchers to look inside the corroded fragments without destroying them. They've discovered hidden inscriptions, reconstructed missing components, and figured out much more about how the machine worked. But even after all that, we still don't have the complete story. We don't know exactly who built it. We don't know precisely where it was made, and we don't know how many similar machines once existed. That's the part that should bother us, because the ancient world didn't leave behind an instruction manual. It left behind fragments. And perhaps the Antikythera mechanism isn't mysterious because it's impossible to understand. It's mysterious because it shows us what ancient people could do, while reminding us how much of their knowledge may have disappeared. More than 2,000 years ago, someone looked at the heavens and built a machine to bring them down into their hands.